Let's get up, everybody. It's time to rise, baby. It's time to rise. Let's get up. Let's get up. Let's get up, baby. Come on, let's clap. Come on, each side. Here we go. We're going to kick things off today. We're going to rise up. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah. Woo! Hey. Bring the energy up today. We got to bring the energy up. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. You gotta have the energy. Who feels the energy? Yeah. Welcome to the first ever Rise and Record conference. Let's give a round of applause for that. Woo! We in Florida, we having fun. And here's what Rise and Record is all about. It's about rising up. Rising up from whatever obstacles you have. It's rising up and being the best you can be. It's recording video content. It's telling your story, communicating your message, and telling a story in a way that builds an audience, builds impact, and also helps you generate more revenue. Over the next couple days, you're going to learn from my mentors, my friends, the best of the best. They're going to share what they've learned collectively, generating billions of dollars in revenue. From doing infomercials to building billion-dollar companies to winning Emmy Awards, working with the best in TV, video tactics people. Some people I've got to work with directly. You're going to learn everything. So I want you to take notes. I want you to get out in your bags. You have this right here. Does it have this? You got pens? Write in this. Next to each speaker, there's a notes section for you to take notes. There's tips in here. There's all kinds of resources in here. So take notes. I want you guys to really take something away so when you go home, you have something to look at. You got the schedule over the next couple days. Going through it just quickly. This morning, we have keynote speakers. We have violin performance. At lunch, we have a session by Cannapreneur. They're going to be talking about how they invested in a brand and it's built their company. They're going to talk about the background of the cannabis space. And then we're going to do live with Brandon T. Adams, which is me basically doing a show live. It's like a fireside chat. I'm going to be interviewing people back to back about their story, about what they've learned in business, and then we'll open up to you. So have questions ready for that. And then our keynote tonight is Kevin Harrington, Original Shark at Shark Tank. So that's through today. Tomorrow, we have some great things planned as well. We have speakers, we have some activities, and I'm really excited. We're actually premiering the documentary on my wife called Red Flags, which, as of 2 days ago, we just got an Emmy nomination. So, thank you. I'm really excited. That is really why I do what I do. The power of storytelling, sharing a message and a story that can really help people and really make an impact. Yes, storytelling and video can make you a lot of money. It can allow you to get into big deals, but it also can help a lot of people. So if you can learn, take away from this, the power to communicate your message effectively and use the tactics through video, that is a win. I want you guys to walk away and have the keys for this. So Rise Record is all about personal growth, video marketing, networking, learning from the best, and look around. Look around right now. These people are basically hand-picked friends, mentors, business partners. You're in the best of the best. I don't just let anybody into my events. You're around good people. So connect with each other. Learn. You guys can help each other grow. So a bit about me. I'm from Iowa. Wait, everybody, do you know where Iowa is? I know James Whitaker does. He's flown out to my events in Iowa, masterminds. I grew up in the ice business, so I sold packaged ice for a living. I sold frozen water, believe it or not. Can you imagine? Picture me in a delivery truck in my Adam's Ice suit and shorts, not black all the time. And I literally delivered bags of ice. And I worked a very strenuous job for many years of my life. I learned a lot about the ice business and what it meant about going for customer service, working with people, going above and beyond. And so that business led me to one day inventing a product called the Arctic Stick to cool and flavor drinks. Let's say I got a career in product development. I spent over $100,000 got a couple trademarks, patents, launched the product on Amazon. I didn't really make much money, but what Arctic led me to was crowdfunding. I got into the crowdfunding space. I started raising money. I've raised millions of dollars for different people, done some of the largest crowdfunding launches in history. And what happened is I saw what was a key component to raising the money. It was the storytelling. It was the video that we created. If you can create a right video that shows emotional connection, the offer, and the why somebody should get behind it in the right way, you could raise a lot of money. So that's how I even got into this whole TV space. And crowdfunding led me to producing 3 TV shows and 1 movie. What do I do today? Just so you know, background. I put on masterminds. I put on events. I produce video content. And I advise companies at a high level. 8, 9, 10-figure companies. I work with them to grow. Specifically, my tactics are I have helped and assisted in fundraising, but really specifically video marketing and connections that I've gained over the years through my events. So that's what I do. And there's a picture. Lisa, Florida, are you in here yet? No. Oh, she's coming. That's somebody I've worked with in my mastermind. We filmed with here in Orlando earlier this year. Okay, so track record, just give you a background. I've produced 3 different TV shows and 1 movie. So I've done Ambitious Adventures. Greg Roulette's one of our speakers today. Reality TV show where you travel the country, interviewed entrepreneurs. Actually got an Emmy nomination. Great show. We had to deal with the Entrepreneur Network. We were on Facebook Watch when it first came out. That was one of my first shows I did. Went on to do the Live to Grind show and Live to Grind podcast. Went on to do over 450 episodes. And then I went on the journey in 2018 to do Success in Your City, which is an Emmy award-winning show that my wife and I did where we travel the country on a mission to figure out what success was. And I've also done, if you read the book Think and Grow Rich? Yes, raise your hand if you've read the book. Yeah. So I was lucky enough 5 years ago to be brought in to be a producer and one of the youngest people featured in the movie Think and Grow Rich: The Legacy, which James will mention about later today. So that's my background. I'm not just some guy, hey, I know video. I've spent over $1 million of my own money in video marketing. I've produced shows. I get why it works and how you can use it. So today I'm going to share some of the tactics and also our show. I just want to do an announcement of one of our sponsors for Bespoke TV. We just got a direct TV deal, and also we're going to be in cable outlets around the country. So let's give a round of applause for Bespoke and the partnership with Success in Your City. Okay. That's us. Sean Vella's in here somewhere. We were able to win Emmy Awards for our show Success in Your City. If you see the camera and look around here, let's give these guys a round of applause. That's part of our crew for the show. That was a great moment, winning the Emmys, but also it's a team that we created to be able to put that together. So I'm very grateful for that. So what does video do? It leads to building brand, influence, income. It leads to building brand, influence, income. And why is it so powerful? By the way, take a picture of this. This is good shit right here. Take a picture of this. Why is it so powerful? Because video is the best way to tell a story. People buy from stories. The more you can communicate your message effectively and how you help people, the more you connect with people, the more you're going to get deals, the more you're going to be able to generate more revenue. It allows you to build like and trust with others. Like and trust. People do business with who they like, trust, and know. And yes, I'll do coffee meetings all day. That's great. But when you post content consistently on social media, you're building omnipresence, you're building a connection with somebody, they're getting to know you. All of a sudden, I go to an event and somebody says, hey, Brent, I've been following your content forever. I feel like we know each other. I've never met him. Before you know it, we do a business deal. He already liked and trusted me because he had been following my video content. It gains the most attention on social media. Video gets the most attention on social media, more than a picture, more than a text. Video is a key component to get attention on social media. You see it, you hear it, you feel it. That's why it's so powerful. You got the medium of podcasting, you look at audio, you can hear it. Video, you can see it. And if you have the right editor and the right way with the music, you can build emotion with it. Films, stories in the right video format can literally change somebody's life and generate a lot of revenue for your business. So think about your story. I want you all to think about your story. Really, this is one of the questions. And at the end of this event, if you can think about, okay, what is my story and how I can communicate it? Your story could change the world. It literally could change the world. You look for thousands of years. You look at the Bible. What is it? It's stories. It's impacted people's lives, different groups. You look at this guy right here, Napoleon Hill. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. Napoleon Hill wrote a book called Think and Grow Rich in 1937. And to this day, that book is still impacting people's lives. Over 130 million copies that have been sold, and that book is full of stories. People like Andrew Carnegie, Thomas Edison, Henry Ford. It's sharing stories. You look at Martin Luther King. He shared the speech, I have a dream. He was a great communicator. He told stories. And you know what? Everybody else in that audience had a dream too. So what did they connect with? Hey, he has a dream. I have a dream. I'm a part of that vision. That is why he was able to build crowds and make big impacts in the world. You look at Steve Jobs, some of the greatest product launches of all time. Why was he really good at what he did? He was great at storytelling. He was great at communicating the message of his product. But also he told stories to his employees and led them to believe they could do things that they didn't think they could do, and they actually created it. They made it happen. It came down to storytelling. I will tell you stories all day, because the more you can master your storytelling process, the more you can master your sales, the more you can master how you build a brand and influence online. So people buy into you and your story. Can you guys agree storytelling is going to be powerful, and that's going to be a key component of today? Yes? All right. So here's some things quickly to share on social media. Take a picture of this. So what to share on social media? Your values and your beliefs. Share your area of expertise. Share your goals and missions in life, because when you share that, other people will want to help you get there. Share your life and business journey along the way. Bring people into your life like you have your own reality TV show. Daily experiences, and always be sharing your story. That's a key component. Always be sharing your story. What you consistently share is what becomes your brand. So if you sell real estate, you better be sharing consistently that you sell real estate. If you're a video marketing expert, you better be creating videos and showing that you do videos. Whatever it is you do, you got to consistently communicate that message to the world. Here's who I am. Here's what I do. Here's how I help people. Here's who I am. Here's what I do. Here's how I help people. Repeat it day in, day out. Somebody said, you ever get annoyed or just hate the fact that you got to share the same thing nonstop about video? Yeah, sometimes I do. But that's how you build a brand. That's how you build awareness, consistently communicating that message. So my question to you is, what will make this event a win for you? What will make this event a win for you? Raise your hand. Who's got some things? What will make this a win for you? Jefferson.
Going home with a brand new chief marketing officer for my company.
You already got that, my friend. Hey, let's give Jefferson a round of applause. Yesterday, he just made a commitment to work with me. We're going to be collaborating in marketing. Let's give this guy a round of applause. Amen, brother. Well, you got that already. Who else? Jay.
Becoming more comfortable in front of the camera and building incredible connections.
I love it. You already look really good in front of the camera. Great job yesterday, by the way. Dominique. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. By the way, you crushed the camera. This girl, she spent many years in being just as an anchor, but she was on camera yesterday, and I'm like, you're done? We knocked out 6 videos because you were doing them. Boom, 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 boom. Kudos to you. I love seeing that, by the way. Now, it makes me got to get on my A game. I'm like, damn, girl. What else? Who else? What will make this a win for you? Tim Miller. Besides, you're wearing my clothes. Long story. I love that, man. Who else? Who else? Kiyoshi? I like it. Connor Doobie. Golden Nugget. Jonathan Miller. And now Brandon T. Adams is going to kick your ass. I like it. Crystal. Getting out of your comfort zone. I like that. We're definitely going to do that. This is all going to happen over the next few days. I want you to write down 3 things that you want to get out of this event. What are 3 things you want to get out of this event? Set that intention. And who are 5 connections that can help you based on a background? I'm sure somebody in this room, whether they're not in the room, they know somebody. And my last thing for you before we really kick off this event is this. What does your success story look like? I spent the last 4 years of my life answering the question, what is success? My wife and I were on a beach in Puerto Rico. I just got done with some business successes, but some other things. I wondered, what the fuck is this? Like, what is life? What is making money? What is it? Why am I doing this? And it set me on a whole new journey to answer what is success. It led to my, at the time, girlfriend, fiance, now wife, traveling the country, sold 2 businesses, sold our house, sold everything we owned, and got married all within like 12 months. And by the way, we traveled the country and filmed a TV show in the process. It was a life-changing experience, but we learned different things about success. And one thing I will tell you is success is what you make it. You determine your own version of success, and you follow that. Not what everything else you see. What is your own version of success? So I want you to take away from this event, what is your success story? What is your success story? Okay, with that being said, what we're going to do is I'm going to bring up some amazing violinists. They're going to give us one song to kick things off. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have my buddy Greg Roulette take the stage, and we're going to get things going. So, hey, round of applause. Let's get shit going today. Yeah.